All right, champagne will be flowing all across the globe in just a few days to ring in 2012, so it's fitting that we would make this glass of bubbly the center of attention. Joining us now is Todd Rosenbaum. He is one of the owners of Narcisse, and we're happy to have you guys here. You were here last year. Actually, you just opened before New Year's last year.
We did, December 30th.
That was pretty close to New Year's.
Yeah, this is almost a one-year celebration. We're pretty excited.
Well, we're excited that there's a place that we can not only go and drink fine champagne and tea, but you're also here and you're going to teach us a thing or two today.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little Champagne 101 basics. So we brought here a couple different selections because most people are intimidated by champagne. They think, oh, it's fancy and it's for special occasions. And of course, New Year's, we're coming up. This is a special occasion.
Right. I wasn't aware that there are so many different kinds of champagne.
It's really confusing.
Right.
Right.
But that's why you're here.
At the end of the day, what we like to tell people is, you know, let's get through the confusion.
Okay.
It's wine with bubbles.
Okay.
So, you know, for the first thing that people have to figure out.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it. We're covered. We're good. It's a wrap.
But there's a lot of colors. There's the dry, and then there's the fruity. So it's everything that you taste with your palate with the wine. You're doing the same thing with the champagne.
Absolutely. So the novice person is typically familiar with a rosé. They think great rosé. It's a nice pink-colored flavor. It seems more inviting. And on the starter side of things, we brought something for you. It's a cava.
Okay.
And, a cava for 101 is something that's sweeter. It's certainly more of an entry level, inviting for the average everyday person who doesn't know anything about champagne.
So when you say entry level, do you mean just most people are going to like it? It's sort of middle of the road? Is that what you mean?
It would be your common palate. The people that, when they think about their high school into their different years of drinking, when they actually get 21 and they're buying something at the store. That's it.
Okay, is that this right here?
That's it. That's
okay.
That's about your $35 at retail cava.
Okay.
It's a rosé, obviously, and the pink color comes from a little Pinot Mur, a red wine. So people that are red wine drinkers that are afraid to drink white wine, this is what they're normally attracted to.
Would you say this is a dry or a?
This is in the sweet category.
Okay.
This is that entry level sweet, because the second thing that people don't know is whether they like sweet or dry.
Right.
So the difference really is they like something sugar or something a little earthy, mushroomy, turned earth is what they call it. And people that are more sophisticated, they start to graduate towards what a standard brut would be.
Okay, so that's what this is?
Dry. That would be in the dry
this
category.
would be in the dry. And which one is this?
This one here, this would be the Schramsberg Blanc de Blanc. It too is an inviting price at retail for people shopping for the holiday season, or they can come pick it up at Narcisse. This is in that $35 range.
Okay.
Again, this is for, if you like dry. So if you like Chardonnays versus a Sauvignon Blanc, and that's what people would need to know the difference of where they want to be.
Okay.
And then they can graduate to something that's even, a little bit sweeter, a little bit more expensive. Champagnes, if we know by region, cava, demi-secs, proseccos. This is a prosecco from the Italian region. Hence they can't call it champagne.
Right. I was just going to say, I thought it had to be from France.
At the end of the day,
they're cheating a little bit.
They are cheating. They're all champagnes. They're just made in different places. Here in the U.S., we call them sparkling wines.
Okay. Are we going to try? Which one are we going to open up?
We're going to pop this open real quick because there's one thing that I think people are really fond of, and that's when they open a champagne. I'm
afraid to open champagne. Like, how are you going to do it?
That's pretty common.
Okay.
People are afraid that 50 pounds of pressure. When we were here last time, I think we did sabering and
exactly with the knife and.
Yeah, we did the knife and we got that thing to pop off, and I think it went a good 30, 35 feet. Luckily, we were outside.
Luckily. So are you going to use any? You're just going to use your hand?
No, I'm going to use my hand. I'm going to show people how really simple this is. They shouldn't be afraid. This is called a cage, sophisticated, for a top that's screwed on. If you hold the bottom of the bottle.
I just want to back up.
No, you can't be afraid. You just, you just roll this in your hand. Now, some people like the popping sound. If you don't, you just keep a tighter grip across the bottle.
Okay.
But everybody likes that corking sound. So I'm going to give it a little bit more of a pop.
Don't point it to me.
It's actually much safer. See, you got nervous.
I'm like down.
But look, didn't move.
And your hand is still there.
My hand's still there.
And your eyeballs are good.
Look at that. The bubbles are pouring. You got a little fizz. I mean, does that not say celebration?
Well, let's taste it, and I'll tell you if that tastes like a celebration. How many different varieties of champagne do you guys have at Narcisse?
Well, we have about 250 different selections of bubbles.
There you go.
Yeah, we do 75 or 80 of them by the glass. So for New Year's, we're taking a different celebration. We suggest, take whatever's in your palate and you like as a personal preference. And find your way for a good celebration.
I like this one. How much is this bottle?
This one is $65.
Okay, I have good taste. All right, let's real quick. You guys have a big New Year's Eve party coming up.
We do. We figured out what a better place to celebrate than at a champagne lounge.
Perfect.
We have a great general admission. We have a great DJ that's going to be there, and then we're topping it off the next day with a New Year's Day brunch. We're going to do some fruit bread, French toast, and waffles. You know, try and tie the whole celebration of the holiday.
Right. So get a designated driver, get a taxi or a car, and come try about 250 different kinds of champagne at Narcisse.
Absolutely.
What do we say?
Happy New Year. Cheers.
All right, that'll work.
Anything in the category, anything goes with the celebration.
L'chaim, there you go. All right, thanks, guys. All the information is up there, and we will have the information on our website as well.
Thanks for having us.